The old man was crying so quietly that almost no one noticed him, except Mara Callahan. The Nevada Desert Diner was nearly empty that afternoon. Dusty sunlight spilled through the windows while a tired jukebox hummed in the background. Mara, the wife of a Hell's Angel biker, sat alone at the counter waiting for her husband Rex and the rest of the club to finish fueling their bikes. Then she saw him. An elderly man sat in the corner booth, shoulders shaking, his hands wrapped around a cold cup of coffee. Something about the way he looked, lost, broken, pulled her in. Mara walked over slowly. "Sir, are you okay?" The old man lifted his head. His eyes were red from crying, but the moment he looked at her, his face went pale. He stared like he had just seen a ghost. Then he whispered 5 words that made Mara freeze. "You have your mother's eyes." Her heart skipped. "My what?" she asked quietly. The old man wiped his face and leaned closer. "Evelyn," he said. "Your mother's name was Evelyn, wasn't it?" Mara's chest tightened. No one outside her family knew that name. "How do you know my mother?" she asked. The man's voice trembled. "My name is Walter Hale, and I knew your father." Mara had spent her whole life believing her father died in a tragic car accident when she was 6. That's what everyone had told her. But Walter shook his head slowly. "That wasn't an accident," he said. The words hit her like ice. Walter explained that her father had discovered something dangerous, something powerful men in town wanted buried forever. When he refused to stay quiet, they arranged a crash that would look like an accident. "They killed him," Walter whispered. "And your mother, she ran to save you." Mara's whole world simmered beneath her feet. All these years, everything she believed was a lie. Minutes later, Rex in the motorcycle club walked into the diner. Mara looked at her husband with tearful eyes. "We need to hear this," she said. Over the next few weeks, the club quietly investigated Walter's story. No reckless moves, just patience, records, and old connections. And slowly, the truth surfaced. One man had orchestrated the cover-up decades earlier. When confronted with the evidence, he finally confessed. For Mara, justice didn't erase the pain, but it gave her something she never had before: the truth. Weeks later, she returned to the same diner and sat in the same booth where Walter had spoken those 5 unforgettable words. Sometimes secrets stay buried for years, but the truth always finds its way back to the surface. If you believe in kindness and second chances, like, share, and subscribe for more emotional stories, and tell us where you're watching from. Thanks for watching.